guys, welcome back to the channel, and for today I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the 3.5 update patch notes that we just got hit with this morning. Now I gotta say, from first glance looking over the patch notes, this update is not as big as I originally thought it was gonna be. However, it is still pretty damn sizable, so I wanted to go in here and give you guys my thoughts on some of the things in this patch notes. I don't want to make this one a super long video, so I'm going to give you guys the stuff that I like, the stuff that I don't like, and some of the stuff that I look forward to seeing in game. And hopefully we can keep this video under 10 minutes, hopefully, because I don't want to make this one super long. So let's jump right into it, guys. We're getting 3 new characters, and just like a lot of us thought, we're getting Scourge, Valkyrie, and Heimdall. Really excited, guys. I was so excited when I saw Heimdall, so I can't wait to play with him in game. Now, looking over the video that we got showing some of the characters in action, I gotta say the uniforms look badass, and I look forward to picking some of them up, man. It'll be interesting to see which one you guys vote for, which one you want to see. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the new characters. Scourge. I hope he's actually a decent character, because to be honest, his leadership sucks, his 4-star passive sucks, and the only good thing I see from the first 3 things that we got hit with for him is his tier 2 passive. That looks like it's gonna be a decent tier 2 passive. He has a decent 3 skill buff and some decent CC. The deciding factor for me will be his overall damage and his survivability at tier 1 via iframes, or his ability to stun lock and lock down enemies. If he doesn't have that, for me, I don't think he's going to be a standout combat type, but we'll just have to wait and see. Granted, he's a villain, so we do need more combat supervillains, so it'll be interesting to see if he's able to keep up with the likes of Sandman for something like Extreme AB. But since he's not going to be a farmable character, I don't see him outshining Sandman in that regard. Still, hope he's going to be a good character, but just looking at it, I have my doubts. Let's hope he's at the very least, better than the Warriors 3. Alright, now with that said, comes the character that's probably going to get a lot of, like, I would say, love and hate, and that is Valkyrie, since she is a paywall. I'm a little bit sad about it. However, just going over her kit, she looks like she's gonna be a better version of Sif and the Warriors 3. Just by looking at her basic kit, like her skills and all, she looks like she's gonna be a better version of Sif, or what Sif should have been in the first place. However, the most interesting thing about her kit, guys, is the fact that she looks like she's gonna be the combat Phil Coulson. Yeah, she's gonna be the character that a lot of people are gonna be using with their Wolverine to rack up some crazy scores on Sundays. So get ready to start seeing Wolverine score over a freaking 1,000,000 points in Extreme AB. Okay, crazy stuff. I'm actually debating popping a monthly bio selector just for her. However, I'm not going to do it out the gate. I want to see just how well she does as a character, because I don't feel like dropping 15 bucks just to get a support type just to boost my AB score, because I'm not really that crazy when it comes to Alliance Battle. It's more of an ego stroking thing, so I'll just wait and see how she does as a character, and then I'll decide from there. Her leadership sucks. I gotta say, her leadership sucks, and her 4-star passive at tier 1 sucks. Hope it goes up at tier 2, but they didn't mention it, so I'm thinking it doesn't, so that is unfortunate. She does have some summons, but they look pretty weak, so hopefully they actually scale significantly. Otherwise, I don't see much use coming out of those summons. However, on to more pressing matters, guys. Heimdall. Freaking Heimdall. Okay, we got Heimdall in the game. His leadership is not that useful. It only gives you defense. It's probably going to go all the way up to 36% all defense, similar to what Roll currently has. So it's powerful, but not that useful. You always want offense type leaderships, so I'm a little bit sad about that. However, it is really nice to see his 4-star passive. Immunity to blind effect. The dodge is but the fact that he gets ignore dodge, that is great. Native ignore dodge for me is always a good thing. It's not that high, but the immunity to blind effects and the freaking ignore dodge for me makes this a win. So it's a very good 4-star passive, unlike the other two characters that we've seen thus far. He also has a great tier 2 passive for me. Like, just for me, guys, I think it's great just because of the fact that he gets a 25% decrease to all damage received and some guaranteed dodge. The increase to his damage is a good thing, but for me, the main thing that I like about this is the fact that he gets guaranteed dodge and the decrease to damage received. The 3 skill in his kit is also very good, and he gets 2 really good stuns. His skills are on a pretty long cooldown, which is kind of sad, so I'm really hoping that he has a couple iframes where he can kind of just stay without taking damage, because his guard on the 3 skill is kind of low. It's only 3 hits for 2 seconds, and this might scale all the way up to like 8 hits, but if the time is still only 2 seconds, it's not gonna really do too much for his survivability. So that's kind of my only concern with Heimdall, just because of the fact that his skills are on a long cooldown. Natively 14, 10, 15, that's a really long cooldown time when compared to some of the other characters that we have in the game. But that seems to be the trend with these 3 characters. They have at least 2 skills, all of them, that have really long cooldown times. So that's it for the new characters, guys. Personally, I'm going to be working on the Dread Heimdall and getting this guy up to 6 stars as fast as possible. So be on the lookout for some gameplay videos with him. Really excited, guys. Now on to what most of you guys are probably the most excited about, the new uniforms. 4 new uniforms, guys. Yeah, 4 new uniforms, and I say that very sadly. We're getting uniforms for Hulk, Thor, Loki, and Hela. I'm really happy about that, but what about Odin, guys? We needed that uniform for Odin. I'm really sad about that, man. I'm so sad, guys. Now, what I have to start off by saying is these uniforms are not going to be the standard 750. However, it seems that Netmarble will be upping the stats on the uniform, so that's good. Let's just see just how much they up the stats, because if it's not justifiable, I'm going to be really sad about this. But before I nag on them, let's wait and see how some of these things play out in the game. If they get good iframes and stuff. If Hela becomes a very good character from getting her uniform, then it's justifiable for me, because Hela is in a really bad place right now. Especially Thor. Oh my goodness, Thor, don't get me started. The bonus for Thor's uniform is very bad. Decrease to all damage received by 15%. If this is what they're gonna keep for his uniform bonus, man, they better give Thor a good amount of iframes in his kit and some good amount of CC, or your boy is gonna be fired all the way up, guys. You're gonna be seeing the most amount of rage from me tomorrow when the update drops, okay? So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be good news, bad news, because boy, oh boy, I'm telling you, just looking at the bonus for Thor's uniform, even though I seen the trailer and it looks like he has at least 1 iframe, if that's all he has, I'm gonna be hella freaking pissed, okay? Especially since this might be the last Thor movie, so it might be a long time before we get another Thor uniform, and I've waited too damn long to play with Thor in this game. Thor is one of the very few characters in this freaking game that I actually like enough that I have 2 ISO set slots on him, okay? Back in the day when I wanted to use him for something else besides your Shadowland, I actually put a freaking recovery ISO set on him just to keep him alive, and that wasn't working out, so I decided to pump out some more damage with him and go with an offensive ISO set. But even so, I still cannot play with one of the characters that I enjoy playing with the most in this freaking game. So if Thor ends up still being a bad character after this, guys, I'm gonna be hella freaking pissed. Anyways, sorry, don't mean to rant, guys. This is not a rant video. This is I'm excited video. Okay, Loki, guys, Loki. Really excited about Loki. Loki actually gets an increase to his 4-star passive with his uniform. Takes it from 5% to 15%. This is great. Loki already has great damage. He needed more damage faster, so it's going to be interesting to see what skill changes he gets that makes it so that he can dish out good DPS at a really good rate. So really excited for Loki's uniform, and I know a lot of you guys are as well. Another character that's getting a uniform, guys, is Hulk. Hulk's uniform looks like it's gonna take him to where he should have always been, guys. Crazy stuff. Now, it's gonna change his 4-star passive from what it currently is, and I'm hoping at tier 2 it actually increases it as well, so will be interesting. This is gonna be changed from being 25% chance to activate when hit to whenever Hulk's HP gets under 80%, he recovers 2% of max HP, and he gets a 10% increase to all attack, all speed, and critical rate. So if this gets increased as well, once he gets to tier 2, takes it to 15%, and maybe after he gets under 90% HP, he starts healing for 5%. That would be freaking insane, and exactly what the Hulk should be like. Really excited to see what Hulk looks like, man. It's gonna be a very costly update, but your boy has some crystals saved up. I may actually be going broke after this update, depending on what uniforms you guys choose and what uniforms I personally choose to buy. But it looks good. It looks good. My only concern is Thor. Hela gets increased damage to superheroes. It's decent, but I need skill changes for Hela. I need skill changes. I need longer iframes, and I need faster skills. She has decent CC right now, but I could use some more of that as well. So please, Netmarble, please, for the love of all things good, make Hela good. That's all I have to say. Overall, I gotta say the uniforms at first glance, with the exception of Thor's bonus staying the same, they look pretty good, and I hope they actually come to this game as being such. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys a little bit about is the cinematic battle, aka the new villain siege for veteran players, because that's what it looks like to me. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be the new villain siege. Gonna have some fun with it. It's one-on-one battles, so I really like that. You're going to be seeing a good amount of videos from me in regards to that game mode, especially since it's one-on-one. Love that. One thing that I really like about it is that you get rewarded based on how strong you have the character build. So if you have a 6-star Thor, you only get a chest. If you have him at tier 2, you get an additional chest. Once you get his uniform upgraded, you get 50 additional bios, and so on and so forth. So if you have the required character for the cinematic battle maxed out, you get better rewards. This might actually tempt me to start working on some of my characters' uniforms, because apart from this, there's no real need for me to ever upgrade a uniform. So if I can get some really good rewards just from upgrading a uniform for a character that I actually like Thor, if he actually becomes a meta, I may actually do that. You guys may actually see me make a video saying, hey guys, I finally upgraded a uniform. This is the uniform I upgraded, and here's why. Okay, so yeah, really looking forward to this game mode. I'm going to be having a whole lot of fun with it. Let's actually hope the rewards are decent. Okay, please don't give me a chest with a 1-star card in there or a 1-star Uru and that bullshit. But either way, I'm going to be having fun with it. It would be interesting to see if this thing resets every day or if it resets every week, because you only have 5 entries. Next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is comic cards, guys. Comic card collection. Now, based on looking at this, I'm actually very happy, but there is a what the hell moment here for me. Actually, it's a what the F moment, but I don't want to swear. Anyways, this looks very good for me because of the fact that you don't need to hold a bunch of cards in your roster just to get the bonuses from having these comic cards. I figured this is how it was going to work, where once you get a select set of cards built up, so if you have all of the Guardians of the Galaxy cards built, you get your energy defense increased by 3%. If you have the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. build up, you'll get 3% increase to energy attack, and so on and so forth. It's really good that once you get into mythical ones, even if you consume them, the bonus will still stay active, so that's great for me. The only problem I have, however, is the fact that Korean cards are included in the comic card collection bonuses. I understand why it's there, just because everything comic card related has to be in the set, otherwise it would not be fair to people who spent a lot of money to get these comic cards, the Korean ones that is. But at the same time, I feel like it just shouldn't be there, especially if it gives them some freaking crazy bonus like 10% increase to all attack. But let me know what you guys think, man. I'm just a little bit annoyed by that. But this right here will definitely not drastically affect how I feel about this update. So far, I still think it's a pretty good update. And I'm definitely going to be building up a lot more cards than I ever did before. So let's hope you guys do the same. Because a lot of people have been jumping into Dimension Rifts and never really completing them because they are leeches, and I mean complete them as in participate. They literally just jump in the rift once and then just jump out and go back to doing whatever the hell they're doing and leave the rift to sit there and let other people do it for them and just leech forever. However, with this new system in place, we can finally now get rid of some of the leeches, because having more comic card build up will give you a little bit more bonuses. Only an additional 3%. However, that may tempt some of these leeches to stop being leeches. And if you're a leech, I'm insulting you right now. Don't be a leech. Don't ever be a leech. If someone is nice enough on your roster to open a dimension rift and it's a heroic rift, at the very least, do 5 runs. Don't just go in there, do it once, and then get out. Just do 5 runs. It's not going to cost you that much energy, and you're going to get some good cards, and you can build up your cards and stop being a scrub like me. Okay, as you guys can see, I have quite a few cards built up, so I'm definitely going to be unlocking some of those bonuses. Not sure which bonuses I'm going to go for just yet, but actually I do know. I'm going to go for energy attack, physical attack, ignore dodge. Oh, ignore dodge is in here. I didn't even realize that, guys. Ignore dodge I'm definitely going to go for. Max HP. Yeah, but yeah, really interested to see all of the bonuses, and I'm definitely going to give you guys a video showing you guys which of the set bonuses I activate first, second, third, and so on. Anyways, don't want to keep you guys too long on this, man. Next thing that I'm really happy for about this update is the changes. Well, I guess it's not a really big change, but it's a faster change for me in regards to building obelisk or custom gears and upgrading ISO sets. Now you can actually build these things faster than ever before, so I'm really happy about that. These were really annoying because when I'm in the middle of doing stuff and I get full, it takes me a little bit of time and I get a little bit aggravated, but with this new system I can definitely go through it a lot faster, so I appreciate Netmarble taking the time to add this in. Another thing that I want to talk about, guys, is this new premium obelisk, like Celestial Tech Pack, CTP. Like, it sounds like a freaking news channel. Anyways, freaking Celestial Tech Pack is gonna be a new type of obelisk that you can get from farming hidden roots. I figured they were gonna make it so that all these freaking hidden tickets that your boy has saved up isn't just sitting here looking pretty. So definitely gonna be farming for hidden roots to see just exactly what these new bonuses has to offer, and I'm doing that in quotes right now because apparently they're supposed to be better than the current obelisk that we have in game. Once I get one, maybe I'll go ahead and make a video showing you guys what they look like, what the bonuses are, and that kind of stuff. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments, or I could just maybe whenever I have it equipped to a character, show you guys and explain it to you that way. And finally, I wanted to talk to you guys about the uniform for Wolverine, a character that caused a lot of controversy based on the fact that, as you guys can see right here, his uniform is very, very expensive, but it gives the exact same amount of all defense and all attack as the regular uniform. So in the other changes that they're making to the game, at the end of the patch notes, they stated that they're going to be increasing Wolverine's all attack and all defenses. So that's actually very good. It'll be interesting to see if the base value increases, or if it's just that when you upgrade the uniform, it increases from, I would say, 10% to maybe 15% or maybe 20%. Because whatever this uniform gets increased to, I'm pretty sure that's what Hela, Thor, Loki, and Hulk's uniform will be getting increased to as well. So that's all I have to really say about this one, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you gonna now buy Wolverine's uniform? Because to me, it's looking a little bit better. So depending on how they go about increasing the stats, your boy may actually pick it up, man. But let me know what your thoughts are on the 3.5 update. Are you satisfied? Are you happy? Are you sad? What are you sad about? And if you're happy, what are you happy about? Because to be honest, I'm still skeptical about Thor. Age of Apocalypse is still fresh in my mind, and I'm not trying to be disappointed once more. But that's it for this one, guys. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love.